I've been dreaming of a 2-star raid. Oh, welcome. I am your host, Halo Okraheads. And yes, it is a little different intro, but you know, whatever. Entertaining you with my beautiful voice? I don't know. We'll get into it, but we're talking about Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 11. And the big thing about this, I'm going to show a bunch of fails on this base because we struggled with it, and then the success and the idea behind it, and maybe some other attacks as well for Town Hall 10. So when you look at this base, what is the game plan? Now, when I first saw this base, and this is the plan that got the 2-star, eventually someone used the plan, but then, so the key is, how do you determine how to enter a base and what to look for? Well, you want to think of a couple things. One, use as few spells as possible on your kill squad. So if you're using baby dragons and Valkyries, that means you don't have to use any spells for percentage. You can use all your spells on the Valkyries. If you're using Queen Walks, you want to make sure, can she use the least amount of rage and what needs to take down, obviously. So on this base, what do you see? Think about it. Try to think about it. I have the game plan, and as you're thinking about it, maybe take a snapshot of it. You need to get better at this. This is the only way to get better. We're going to watch a couple attacks on this base and kind of see what people did. We hit this base 6 times before we could get it 2-starred, and unfortunately, that's just how it went. The very first attack was done. Let me find it. Oh, I know who did it. Nick did the first attack. Now this was a solid plan. It could have worked using baby dragons and bowlers. Obviously it almost did work. He got 53%, just could not get the town hall. Now what kind of strategy is this? Well, why is maybe not baby dragons the best thing here? What could he have done different, or could he have done a mixture of things? Now, using baby dragons to get the percentage, obviously that's very easy to do. This base is very susceptible on the outside, no air defenses or touching the outside really, so you can get a lot of bang for your buck. But how are you going to get to the core? Obviously, if you just brought Valkyries in, even with 2 jump, see, they would peter up. There's no funneling for them. So he's going to have to funnel, and how is he going to do it? Let's speed this one up and see exactly kind of what goes on. So he's bringing in 2 golems here and trying to push into the base. Well, the problem is bowlers just not quite enough power. They almost got it down, but just not quite. They didn't have enough. There's too much firepower in the middle, thus the fail and the start of our misery against that base. So here is the second hit on this base using baby dragons and now Valkyries. You might be thinking, hey, this is great. What kind of strategy is this going here? Okay, things are looking good. Things are looking very good, actually. A couple things. This is actually not a bad strategy to use. Now, he's going to use the bowlers to create the funnel for the Valkyries. And let's see what exactly happens. Obviously, tons of percentage up top. Got plenty of stuff. Look at all those baby dragons doing work. And he still has 2 more baby dragons. Just dropped the other one. And he'll be able to get, quite a bit down with the rest of his troops. Look at this one. Oh my goodness, doing tons of damage. So, bringing in the bowler and the golem. Now, what are they doing here? You might be thinking, what's going on here? Well, look at here. He's actually got the funnel with king and a bowlers, and you see what he's doing? Funneling. So the Valkyries will hop into the core. He's got 2 jump for it. Now, what was the main game plan here? Honestly, I think the freeze. Well, he's going to use the freeze. No, the heal. See, the heal was just not needed, I don't think. You needed 2 rage. If he had 2 rage, the great freeze there, if he had 2 rage, might have been able to get it done. But another mistake was, see this jump spell? It hit this compartment where that expo was, and so the Valkyries kind of got distracted over there, and so they did not hop into the core, and they just didn't have enough rage with them, and so thus the fail again. Even a 1 jump spell, it really was that jump spell. If he had the jump spell properly placed, he would have been able to get it done. Okay, so this time we're using bowlers and witches, so all these sorts of strategies, and yet still I don't think the strongest strategy to use. These are viable options, but again, the easiest way to get on this base for funneling is coming in on this side. Or on the sides where we just saw with the 2 jump, if you funnel there. Because, see, if you put a jump here and if you're bringing in Valkyries, see, they're going to circle around the base with this long corridor. But over here, there's no corridor. And so we're going to speed this one up. And honestly, this one came down to the wire. But, see, coming in on this side, the only way that Town Hall will drop is if through the bowler bounce. If the bowlers are able to lock onto the CC and then it bounces over and then takes out the Town Hall, which does not occur. Nothing's happening in the core because the core is super tough, and I just don't think bowlers are up for the task. Sometimes bowlers can do well in the core, however, I feel like if they're getting hit from all angles, they don't do as good a job as, say, Valkyries, because Valkyries move very quick before the core can really take them out. So let's get to the 2-star attack on this base and what went right here. Now I did not use this attack, but I came up with the game plan, and I saw it from the beginning, using a queen walk starting from 3 o'clock all the way to 6 o'clock. You could start from 6 to 3, but I thought the funneling was easier from 3 to 6. And honestly, the reason why you usually break in your queen early on, the reason for that, she'll create the funnel and she'll path north. However, if you break her in here, she's going to get held up by the king. She's going to be taking too much damage and it just won't go well. So you want her to walk up north, break her in with the king and bowlers as they come in as well. And then she'll either go with the bowlers up here to the north, or she's going to backtrack and come back to the warden, which is fine as well. They're going to have a jump spell in the middle for the Valkyries for the pathing. And yeah, it's pretty simple after that. All you have to do is make sure you do the proper steps, and you've got 1 rage for the queen. So I intentionally planned only to have 1 rage on the queen and used her ability. That would mean you get to save a rage for the bowlers and 1 for the Valkyries, and that freeze is for the clan castle. So look, clean up from the baby dragon. Here is a baby dragon to make sure the queen will not go towards 9 o'clock. You definitely don't want that to happen. Perfectly done here. Things are going great. Look at this, even better. Archer tower locked onto the baby dragon instead of the queen. At this moment, it's like, oh great, don't even have to use even a rage on her. However, she will step into range of this Expo, and she's gonna have to use the ability because you don't want her to drop. So gonna have to drop that, not the ability, a rage spell on her to keep her alive. So that's fine, that was in the plan. No more rage spell, so if she needs it, she's gonna have to use her ability. Maybe slightly early on the king, but no, actually not, considering the queen did not walk. Look at that. She should have walked. She should have walked to 6. What in the world? It actually is going to help as well. But you're going to have to use her ability, and he does. Nicely done. Look at this. The funnel is there. You can tell. See, the reason why you go into king bowlers with a queen walk, look at all this that the bowlers and king can get down. The Inferno Towers are not even going to touch them until they're already pretty much a quarter into the base. Perfect funneling done. High percentage as well. Won't have to worry about percentage. Now, things are going great. Look at this. Total dominant. At this point, I was like, yes, this is awesome. He forgot the king ability. Unfortunate. Would have gotten even more percentage. Now, the CC and the queen drop. So at this moment, he's got plenty of percentage. The funnel is there. So where are the Valkyries going to go? This is where you want to put your jump. If you put your jump like right here, it would be bad. I don't know. I think the pathing would be screwy. But because he's going to put the jump and touch this Expo compartment only and not the Inferno, that means the Valkyries will definitely lock onto the Expo, then they'll hit the Town Hall. And what are you going to do with the CC? Pretty standard stuff. You're going to freeze it. Why are you going to freeze it? Well, it's not that hard. You're going to freeze it so it won't take down your Valkyries. You do 1 test Valkyrie, then the rest of the Valkyries, and then they're going to get it done. Now, I was a little nervous with that rage spell. I've done it. I've made so many mistakes with this. You don't want to put it on the closer to the jump. He needed more kind of towards the Town Hall. It wasn't quite covering the Town Hall. It could have been very dangerous. He got it anyway, but just keep that in mind. But look at that. The Valkyries and the core taking everything down. 52%. Oh my goodness. Another baby dragon. Oh, is he going to get 50? Oh, 53%. Even better. 54. Oh my goodness. So there it is. The attack to take down a Town Hall 10. take down a Town Hall 11. So, yeah, just kind of think through the base and ponder what's going to happen. What do you do here? What do you see here? This is not a totally maxed. This is a mixture of a base, not a maxed out Town Hall 11. He has some maxed true defenses and some not. But how do you take it down? I saw this immediately. Valkyries and baby dragons. Easy peasy. Oh yes, indeed. Why that? Well, it's so easy. Look at this. This southern section, easy stuff. And this is a cool trick that you can do as well. You can use your queen to get percentage to really help out. And I'm going to use my queen up to 12 o'clock, and she's going to walk down south, and I'm bringing 2 bowlers and a giant. And this is exactly, these things to help get percentage, because obviously percentage is tough. You need to think about it. Now, what do you do here? You can tell. See, look at this. These wizards are out of range of any defenses. They're helping create the funnel for the Valkyries, taking down there. And then once those drop, this is when I'm going to drop my my giant for tanking, bowlers behind to get down this archer tower. Unfortunately, it didn't drop. However, doesn't matter. It's just saving time for the queen. She's going to be able to get this whole section. The giant and bowlers did their job to help her out. And look, she's going to get down quite a bit of stuff. And it's all about percentage, my friends, at this moment. And you have plenty of time. Take your time. I was a little early on that queen ability. I should have waited just 1 second. And here you go. Look at this. Putting in the baby dragons. Nothing can stop them. Only archers towers on them at this moment. They're going to be able to get down quite a bit. And look at this. Before my even Valkyries come into gameplay, I have taken down, how much am I going to get down? Like 37% maybe? Going to get down all these structures here. Look at those baby dragons going to work. Indeed, I love the strategy. If you're not aware of it, it works on certain bases. Now, I should have probably saved these 3 baby dragons, or did I save them? A lot of firepower here, too much firepower for them. I'm actually going to now take my time. You have time. Take a moment, pre-place your jumps, plan out what you're going to do, and then execute properly. And that's exactly what I did. I brought 2 poison for the CC. Not even dealing with it. No, nothing can take down the CC because my queen is down. Here comes the Valkyries outside in for the funnel. Got wall breakers to come in. Yes, baby dragon, a little late on my poison, I will admit it. Dragon comes out with some minions, but it's okay. I got a heal spell. They're going to be full health as they enter into the core. Got 2 rage. Look at the Valkyries go. Once they rip into the base, it is over. Over indeed. Just a little, I could have, a little misplacement on my rage. I could have actually put it farther a little south to hit that EA, but it's okay. Doesn't matter. They would have gone down very quickly anyway. Double giant, triple giant bombs, I think maybe there. It doesn't matter. 67%. That's how you see a base. Every base is different. You can do it. Takes a little practice. And yeah, get out there. Show them who's boss, and light it up. Now, what do we've got here, my friends? What have we got here? Using bowlers, using a queen walk, and Canadian Nomad for the victory. Okay, minions on the outside, nicely done. You always try to find scouts. Those minions are just easy percentage. All you have to do for that. Queen walking here. Okay, nicely done, nicely done. You can tell exactly what's going on. She's going to walk this whole corridor to the south and going to bring in the bowlers and the jump right on this corner, I believe, just to make sure. Here comes the wall breakers, not going to be a fail, so she is creating the funnel. You can tell. You can tell exactly what's happening. The funnel is being made by the queen, and the bowlers will finish it up. Now, could you bring Valkyries in this situation? You could. I think you could. Okay, golem out on the... Let's speed that golem process up. Man, those golems take a long time. Good thing Valkyries maybe weren't used. However, if the queen took out the golem, it wouldn't matter. But the only thing that can stop Valkyries is a golem. Because when it breaks apart, your Valkyries are pretty much toast. No can do. They can't even do anything about it. Okay, here's the golem. Here are the bowlers on this other side. And let's see exactly what happens and how she gets into the core. Now, obviously, the danger here is the funnel. If the funnel is not created on this side, your bowlers will spread out, go away, and you will fail miserably. And the funnel is not there. The funnel is not there! Oh, the wizard tower. This is terrible. What's going on? Okay, when I was watching this live, at this moment, I was like, she failed. the bowlers are going to walk. She got extremely fortunate here that they came back to this bomb tower. That baby dragon was able to take down, you notice she dropped this baby dragon to take down this structure right there. If this structure did not drop, the bowlers would have gone here, the raid would have been lost. Clutch. I think we had a scout on that one to help her out. Huge stuff, and because the bowlers went into the core, it was still close. I mean, yes, with their bounce, it took it down, but everything in the core, again, bowlers don't stay up that long at all. The town hall does go down. Luckily, the king was able to whack it away. 53%. That was clutch in the sense, seeing that that building needed to be cleared out by the baby dragon. Whew! Got the 2-star for the 53%. Guys, get out there, 2-star your Town Hall 11, step it up for your clan, subscribe for more. Hopefully this in-depth analysis helped you. Just got to learn how to scout the bases. It just takes practice. You'll see it. You'll get it. Everyone doesn't get it right. I mean, I fail all the time too, so don't worry about that. See you next time, my friends. Halo, out.